here. Today I holiday one day, so they asked me to present. I want to rest.
Means can get higher mark. You get higher mark.
Higher mark for presentation.
Yeah.
Normally I will try to give minimum 15, maximum 19 lah.
Oh,
20.
Huh?
One eight. So 15 to 19 lah. Normally 20 normally no lah.
Why not?
Sometimes there will be an error that I will check and so on.
Like really no error? I mean got somebody get reported.
Normally from what we have last time from other group I cannot remember lah. Maximum 19 lah, 19 lah. Can.
Good morning, everyone. This is my stat-based schema, which is to store the patient paper.
What is your title?
Clinic management.
Clinic. Okay.
Clinic management. And this is the patient paper. And then this is the we have put the PowerPoint because she may content more than one. And
品质不用，他讲短短，那个刚老师说。
Gender I use the partial selection because all of the range will be used in this set. And we have blood type and face status also.
Blood type, is it free type also?
Type is I put at basic type.
Basic type, okay.
Because only this table will use.
Only this, sorry?
Only this table will use the
Okay.
blood type. And this will define the domain of this variable is same as HID. And then this is my operation, part of the operation.
Okay.
This is to add the new region, and we retrieve we receive the input from the user, HID, room name, age, email address, phone, gender, and also the payment status.
Okay.
And
那你今天 present
this is the success scenario. So it's when the patient ID input is not inside the set of the patient set, then and the row is patient and name is not now, and age is 1 and 0, and gender is either female or male. The first time is AB or O, then update the data.
Oh, okay. Patient ID. What is the role? What is the role of patient?
Row of patient.
What is actually input for role here? What kind of input role here?
Patient.
Role patient lah.
Row is patient. Yeah, we have roles like patient, doctor,
pharmacist.
pharmacist.
But now you are using patient ID,
Yeah.
It's
We will extract the row to the global variable. So
okay.
every table we use also use the row to define the
Okay. But I think it is not really important the role here, because now you use patient ID. Doctor will be doctor ID, right? So
Yes.
automatically the ID will be different already. So the role is like, if you go type patient ID, confirm this is patient. If you type the doctor ID, confirm this is doctor. So the role is not really important, but you have done that, no problem lah. Okay, but for this case normally should not be it's not important lah. It's not important lah.
So we will put, is that okay?
Can. Okay.
And this one will be the error scenario for insert the
Okay.
when creating a new patient. This is to check the patient ID input, whether it's inside the set of
Is a member of patient ID.
if inside, then will give the response patient ID access. So it will not add any new patient.
Okay.
And this one is the text form of the complete schema. So I've created one table which is to output the success when the scenario is success.
Okay.
Output success. That is the test for the table, and then when the patient added successfully, then you will throw out the success message.
Okay. So the name is success lah. It's not overlap with other transplant. Okay.
Then else will come. And that's all for my part.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
孙姐。
Yours? Anybody else from your team?
Me, Mario. And Pikachu.
His answer and Pikachu. Management.
Initial step on
No, yeah. Just the one that I put inside the the blue color. The blue color. That is my pen. Itu my pen. Where tak ada. What?
Oh no.
I just put the name.
Oh.
The what? The title. Not the title. The movie name.
Oh.
so we can know our marks.
Combine together with the report lah. I will tick inside the report after I give feedback.
So as my teammate has already introduced our system is credit management system. So this is the data type I use in my step-based schema. Some is a common one we use together, like the name. We do not differentiate because doctor also get name, patient also get name. So we just use the name. And the above one, the doctor ID, until today is only I will use that.
Okay.
And also the free type we also have some common one, and only for my stat space, like the specialization. And this is my daughter's place. So as you can see, the total ID is the DOM for other variable and what you say is the information we want to store. And we use a total ID to link. And the total ID is power set, which means it will be many total ID in our database, and we're not sure how many will it had. And the linking, we also use the partial function,
The symbol,
except
the phone
gender.
there, the symbol wrong.
What?
The phone. Is
Yeah.
it maplet?
Because one total can have more than one phone number.
Relation double-sided arrow. Maplet is for data.
Oh yeah, I haven't changed.
Later you update in your document.
Okay. And the gender is special because all of the gender will be used. Only got 2 male and female, so the symbol is partial inverted.
Suggestion.
Yeah. And this is my operation, create total. So we will make changes to our total's state space schema, and we will put some information for the staff state space schema,
Okay.
the staff ID and the staff password to do the verification. Because only the staff can add the total, create the total, and other is the input variable, follow the type, and this is the operation of my schema.
Okay.
The first two is checking whether the stuff is exist or not, and the password is same or not.
Okay.
And then do the checking like total ID, because the total ID is unique, so we have to check exist or not, and the row and other things. The email, all is the checking the input format, and the below is the changes we made to the database, which means we will store into the database our input, like the total ID. And I do not put the power set because one time one information only. And the next is my error scenario, and this is the table to make the reader more clearer, easier to understand what the error will occur. Only 5 error will appear. The first one is the stuff not exist. If the stuff ID is not inside the stuff ID, then will pop up the error message. And the input checking, I consider all inside one is called input format wrong.
Okay.
And another is license already exists error, because the license number of the total is unique.
Okay.
And this is the schema of my error scenario. The success message, we use the same variable respond. As you can see, I have declared at the above the declaration part. And the reply message is success, which means as you can see as here, got 6 messages. 1 is for the success and 5 is for the error. 1, 2, 3. So for the stuff do not exist, the system will check whether fulfill the required condition, which means the staff ID not belong to the staff ID. That means the staff ID do not exist. Then will output a message staff not exist, and other is the same concept. And this is the input format error scenario. I put the all symbol because if one of the condition in here fulfilled, then we'll put out the reply message input format wrong.
Put the bracket lah, because the whole thing inside one big bracket, then conjunction. Means that the whole thing here put one big bracket, then conjunction with the message.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And this is my complete schema in the text lah.
Just now you put success message or what for your success just now? The previous slide, number 5. Or success message, okay?
Yeah, success message.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Just update just now the input. Because if you didn't do that, then it will be the whole thing is like it's all for everything. So you just put one big bracket for that. Okay. Okay. Medicine.
Now is my part, but
Medicine,
our training on the system, and my module is medicine. What is included in my medicine set schema is the data set is I create the Medi ID, also prescription ID for the granddaughter
Spelling
prescription.
error got slash there.
Yes.
Medi the prescription ID.
Oh,
Okay.
data ID. The Medi ID and Medi name and everything is the variable is in the data set is linked with the Medi ID. And got Medi name, Medi description, the process, expire, date, supplier, verification type, quantity, and price. Only the prescription that is linked with the prescription ID.
Okay.
And I also got the medicine condition is for me to check whether the medicine is expired or not.
Oh, that one is expire lah.
Yeah.
That's response.
Expired.
Response okay.
And the operation schema for me is the stop medicine. For the stop medicine, what the user need to do is input the medicine ID and then input the medicine quantity for the medicine that the pharmacist want to stop.
Okay.
And then the system will check whether the medicine ID is inside already in the system or not, in the data set or not. And they'll check that for this one is check for the quantity for the medicine type, the got liquid, tablet, capsule, injection, drops or and drops got this type. And then we'll check for the medicinal stock. I set this into the I it's a quantity and then we'll check whether the medicine quantity that you put is must be larger than the medicinal stock. Means well the medicine will not overstock. And when another condition is the medicine quantity which for the medicine ID that you put must be when it is larger than minimum stock, it also can be stocked because every clinic will set a minimum stock for the specific free medicine.
Maybe another condition is minimum stock, of course, but plus with the quantity must be equal to minimum. Less than minimum stock. Okay, I'm thinking of maximum stock. Okay, minimum stock. Okay.
And then after check, then the medicine quantity will be increased or will be stocked.
Okay.
And the other one.
Quantity or M quantity? Your variable M quantity. Here quantity only, the quantity,
I forget.
the report letter you update. Okay.
And another one the ID and long chain.
Okay.
And the error scenario for the stop medicine error is when the medicine ID is not in the data set. The other one is only the quantity when I insert, if I exceed the maximum stock.
Okay.
And then will cause the stock overload. And the system will show this response.
Okay.
It's like that. And the complete schema is when for the stock medicine and also the okay message is say the success.
So okay message is a success only, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. So this one, so all same lah. The message is same
Only
error.
because for different data and different ways.
Okay. Can. Okay. Thank you. Same group or different group? Different group. Go down, just go down. Just move down. Got it. Okay. Yours how many members? 4, 5.
5.
What is your title for your food delivery? You out again. Can close mine also.
Okay, so today I want to present my title is iPhone.
That's okay, that's okay.
I think we team one. Our title is Food Delivery System and my name is Wei Song. So today I want to present my stack space schema. So first I want to introduce you guys for the geometry definition for my stack space. So I create the maximum customer as a QE type as the end. The maximum customer I say is 50. So I want to show the stack space schema I created. So the first stack space I created is customer. So I'm using a customer ID using the power set. Because power set, our delivery system has a lot of customer use, so we're using the power set. So other than that, we're using the partial function to link for their name, birthday, date of birth, and also gender, and also email, password, and also address, and also membership, and also the login status, and the wallet. So for our first precondition I set is the number of customer ID must less than equal to the just now the geometry definition I said is 50, so it's equal to 50, so less than. So I create the DOM for the DOM range is equal to the for each of these variable is equal to the customer ID.
Just the hashtag customer ID less of the max customer, is it per day or how?
It's per day.
Per day. If per day, I think because you may have, because customer ID is your database for all the customer. You can have more than 50. Just that maybe you can have one more variable to check on the total customer per day, something like that. Then that one is less than equal to maximum. Don't use customer ID because customer ID is your total your database data. You can have more than 50, right? So maybe the customer ID not put the customer ID. Maybe create one more variable, something like total customer per day, something like that. Of type N, then total customer per day must be less or equal to max customer. Okay? Okay?
And for the operation schema, I create the transfer membership point to the cash. So I will update the customer's space. So when I need to transfer the cash, I must like log into the account first before you do the operation. So I need to input the customer ID. So for the customer ID, must be as in the system set as a precondition. So the login status, I using the function application as for this. So I using to find the range. So I set it as a free type. So login status either login or also offline.
Okay.
So the status must be online login. So after that I set the variable is confirm. The variable also I set as a free type is yes or no. So I can using this point and set the condition inside. So if confirm input is yes, they want to like convert the transfer the membership point. And need to using the conjunction with the membership point. I also using the function application to find the range of the membership point must be more than equal to 300. And also, if the customer say yes, I want to remove, and you meet the criteria more than 300, so it can be update their membership point from customer ID, enter, and also like minus 300.
If let's say I have my points, but you don't put there how many points that I want to transfer, right? To cash. If let's say I put 700, cannot.
Can.
So here, because you just put minus 300, maybe you need one more input.
Maybe I set the precondition as more than 300.
Yeah, that one is correct. Just that the points to redeem, points to
redeem.
to transfer, for example, input means that 300, 600, something like that. Then you minus that quantity, because now you put 300 means I can minus 300 only. But if let's say I have 600 or 1,000 points, I want to do maybe 900 or whatever, 600 whatever. So minus 300. So not tally with what I want. So maybe you need one more input just to, okay?
So the wallet also will outlet. So from the customer wallet function application, then outlet from the 300 point divide by 100.
So we got
So
3 lah,
go
3 ringgit lah.
So you get into their wallet.
So this one also same thing like if let's say you enter the value quantity points is now 700 for example, then 700 divide 100 lah, something like that.
So if the user choose not to outlet, so the wallet and membership point remain unchanged. So other than the variable also declare as a remain unchanged.
Okay.
So for the error scenario I create is create one class is success, one step is success, then response success. So I create the response, the success, and also the I use. So for the error scenario, I transfer membership point to cache is error. So I never outlet anything, so I put C. So the customer ID then the response output. So for the customer is not exit in the system, so the response is customer not exit. Then the login status using function application, the status is offline, then the customer not login. And also the membership point of this customer is less than 300, so the membership point is not enough. So for the test format of the complete schema, I do is transfer membership point to cache complete with the schema definition and transfer membership point cache in conjunction with success and disjunction with the transfer membership point to cache error. So that's all for my presentation.
Just you update just now.
Just now I need to make a change.
Okay. Okay. Any other people want to present? Oh. Sam.
This we go another presentation. We go over.
Oh, can. You signed already at London? Sure, that one to do. My picture there. 8396. Oh, 839607.
839607.
Ah. 839607.
We send in the group.
Huh? Remember? 839607, right?
Yes.
blockchain and modeling.
839607. Okay. Sign out, sign out.
In the lecture note in this complete schema, I find that even though there are input and output here, there's no operation to show that nothing is changed.
That one
I added right.
yeah, the one that I give in the Google Classroom, that one.
Okay.
Follow that one. This one, I think I forgot to put. I have to update that one.
And the site cannot fit already.
That's why, yeah. Too long. Because I'm sitting in front.
Who's answering the appointment module?
Mhm.
So for my appointment module, the primary key will be the appointment ID, and then I also have a few like description about what the appointment is, schedule ID, appointment date, appointment time, the appointment status. It will update from time to time if there are any changes in the system, and the date time availability is supposed to check if is the date time available or not. Then only schedule appointment. And patient reminder is before the a few days before the appointment will be sent. And patient request is first for the admin to check what the patient requests for. If they request for the appointment, then only they have the appointment. And then this is for me to access the patient and doctor's class. So I access the information like their name, their all the other details. So this is because the appointment ID, the one that can be added must be less than the appointment slots that is allocated for that day. So that was one of my axiomatic calculations. And also I linked everything together with my appointment ID. So that's my status. Okay, so this is my add appointment official schema. So this is my appointment model that has changes occur with, and I also access the patient, doctor and staff classes, but I don't make any changes in them. And then we have the staff ID, staff password, appointment ID that I make, and then all the other variables that I will be added into that appointment. And then so first, before adding the appointment, the precondition is to check the person doing that is the staff ID is the staff ID, staff ID, and the staff password also exists in the staff class. And then the patient request, is it the request for appointment?
Okay.
So if the request for appointment, then check if the appointment ID already exists or not in the list of appointments. And then for the patient info and doctor info, also must check the patient ID and doctor ID already exist in the system or not, because the patient must already be in the database for us to. And then the date time availability is, if it is available, it shows this is actually a free tag that I declared there. So if it's available, then you must check the axiomatic definition. So I choose the appointment ID for the appointment date, the date that they are asking for. Is it less than the appointment slot? Means on that
thing, when you do the request, appointment, the appointment ID is not exist yet, right? So how do you know that that request is for that appointment ID? Because when you add appointment, right? You haven't add appointment yet, right? So no appointment ID, yeah? So this request is from the customer. Maybe this patient is you link to the patient, not to the appointment. Rather than, because when you put patient request, from the patient. Patient request for the appointment, then you add the appointment for the patient. So maybe that patient request is not your state space just now is it patient ID or appointment ID? The domain itself. The state space. I think better go for patient ID rather than appointment ID. This one, the patient request. So because appointment ID not exist yet, so how do you want to know? So maybe more on the patient rather than appointment.
So must change the state space patient.
Okay.
So these are the changes to the system after I add the and the appointment status also changes to schedule after the added appointment.
Okay.
So what is the error scenario is because first in the appointment ID it mustn't exist in the list of appointments. So if it exists, means it already exists in the error message. And if the appointment slots are more than what is allocated, then it's already full. So this is my success operation schema that I want to report.
Go up.
This is the already exist schema for the appointment. So I check if the appointment or the ID already exists, and then the report will be given as already exists. Then if it's already full, means all the common slots are used. Then I say it's report as already full. So for the add appointment error, now that the appointment ID is already exists, then this place already exists. Or if the appointment ID is
Also cannot see.
if the appointment ID is not inside the list, then it says not exist. And also the appointment slots, if they are more than what is allocated, the report says as already full.
Oh.
That's all.
Okay. So success just now not the same for all. Your team member success.
Yeah.
Different. The name not all success.
You mean must make it different?
Different because yours is you put report, right? Another person maybe put response. Another person maybe put error message. So it's different. So then the schema name shouldn't be the same. Okay. So you later discuss among your team members. Okay. Thank you.
So the patient request is the only problem.
For this one, others you have to check. I check one only. So this one got error for that. Thank you. Any more want to present today? No. No more.
这边
Previous week. Sekejap. Okay, let me see. Which day? Later I restart. So you, yeah. I just want to. You is September.
1, 2 and 1, 3.
Oh, 1, 2, and 3. What is 1, 2, and 3? 12. Eh? 12 kita tak ada lagi. 12 is a
Lecture.
13 lah. Well, is tomorrow. I will take tomorrow. Why should I take it? Okay. Right? First and out of it. How who haven't signed the attendance? So on Thursday lah. On Thursday, others present lah. On Thursday, On Thursday, others present. So just now, how many? Around 7 lah. So within 1 hour, hopefully all of you can present lah.
Oh, yeah, I think I was there.
Okay. So any question?
Attendance.
Which day?
12.
12 is tomorrow. Remember 12 is the electricity. 6 of
6 of this month.
September.
Yes.
I got 30 of August.
30 August.
I think I'll be
Lambat lah. Which number? I cannot see. You just tell me.
lower. T. I start with T1. NOPQ.
Which day?
6号的。
12 not yet. 12 because of the electricity. Remember, we are going to do this tomorrow. Tomorrow I will take. Yesterday. Yesterday mana ada?
14 May 14 and 30.
14. Kamis. Okay.
Where's Kiva and
Yes, August.
基本上其实概念很简单，这个都防的是它其实基本上是你的 success 的跟你的 operations 地方跟你的全部 error 的还有你的 service 都合在一起。
Wednesday lecture.
用那个 V combine 在一起罢了。
Okay, any more? Attendance? No? 12 I will take tomorrow.
This I don't have the slide now, but I just completed one of this event. You want to take a look?
Wait.
这里的时候，你发现你是这个接头，那你知道怎么接头，你也发现你知道怎么越来越多。
We replace tomorrow.
听不明白这边的句目。
因为你学了很多，
Tomorrow I will take.
你的
当你学到这里。